Welcome back, and thanks for joining me right here at UFO Chaser. Here it's our mission for truth, to chase the unknown. In this video, we look at the bizarre case of Betty and Barney Hill and the alien abduction. The Betty and Barney Hill alleged alien abduction took place in New Hampshire, United States, nearly 60 years ago now, in September of 1961, and is looked at by many to be the first and quite possibly the biggest UFO alien abduction story ever in the United States.
This light stopped in midair directly in front of us. The car motor stalled, and at that point I realized that they undoubtedly planned to take us on board.
After the incident, the couple had a hard time coping and dealing with what they had experienced, developing nightmares and anxiety that only continued to get worse. So, nearly 2 years after the abduction took place, it finally came to the point of being unbearable. They decided to undergo hypnosis to try and resolve all of their disturbing and unsettling issues. Just a warning that what you are about to hear are actual recordings from the Betty and Barney Hill hypnosis sessions, and they are rather disturbing and terrifying.
You go deeper and deeper, deeper asleep, far asleep. You will remember everything, and you will tell me everything. I think I will stop, and I have not stopped.
We're driving along. I don't know where we are. I don't even know how we got here. Somebody and I, we've been driving, and I don't know how long, and we haven't even been talking. I just been sitting here feeling that something's going to happen.
And Betty said, "Look, there's a star moving." And I look and I see a star. But I said, "Betty, that's a satellite. We are seeing a satellite." And then I pulled over to the side of the road. And Betty jumped off her side, on her side, with the binoculars. And I'm saying, "Hurry up, Betty, so I can get a look." And Betty passes the binoculars to me. And I see that this is not a satellite. It is an airplane. You can see, I think, you can see the rows of windows. And I tell Betty this and give the binoculars back to her. And I drive, and Betty is still looking, and she said, "Barney, that is not a plane. It is still following us." And I stop, and I look, and I see it is still out there, off in the distance. So I search for a place to pull off the road. And I see a dirt road to the right of the main highway. And without looking, as if it turned, it would come straight back. It would go like I think of a paddle and a ball with a rubber. You hit the ball, and the ball goes straight out and comes straight back without a circle. I want to wake up. You're not going to wake up. You're in deep sleep. You're comfortable, relaxed. This is not going to trouble you. Go on. You can remember everything now. right over my right. God. What is it? And I try to maintain control so Betty cannot tell I am scared. God, I'm scared. It's all right. You can go right on, experience it. It will not hurt you now. I gotta get my gun. I got my gun! All right. All right, that's all. I gotta get my gun! Go to sleep, deep. Get it now. Oh, Lord. You forgot me. Calm now. Relax. Deeply relaxed. Deeply relaxed. You will not have to make any outcry. But you can remember it now. Keep remembering. You feel you have to get your gun. This is going to harm you, you felt. I opened the trunk of my car. Did I get it? Did I get back in the car? All right, just keep reasonably calm. And I put it in my coat. And then I get out with the binoculars. And it is there. And I look. And it shifts over. And I think, I'm not afraid. I'll shoot it down if I'm not afraid. And I walk out, and I walk across the road. There it is up there. Oh, God, damn it. Calm down. Calm down, it's there, but you can see it, but it's not going to hurt you. Go on. Why doesn't it go away? Look at it. Calm. Not gonna hurt you. There's a man. You Captain, what is he? It's gonna look at me. Just a minute, let's go back a little bit now. You say it's there. Did you say it was 1,000 feet away? Oh, no. 1,000 yards? It doesn't look that far. It's very big. And it's not that far. And I can see it tilted toward me. Tilted? What does it look like now when you say tilted? Did you see wings? Looks like a big pancake with windows and rows of windows and lights of not light, just one huge light. And rows of windows like a commercial plane? Rows of windows. They're not like a commercial plane because they curve around to the size of this pancake. And I say, my God, no. I have to shake my head. I got to, it can't be true. This isn't there. Oh, it's still there. Why? What do they want? What do they want?
person looks friendly. He's friendly looking, and he's looking at me over his right shoulder, and he's smiling.
You say looking over his shoulder. Was he facing away from you?
Yes, he was facing a wall. And
You saw him through this window? Or you said there were a row of windows.
it was a row of windows.
Did he have on a uniform?
Yes,
What kind of uniform?
black. He had a black scarf around his neck, dangling over his left shoulder.
You pointed it out as if it were on you.
I never noticed that.
He had a black scarf on his neck. How could you see these figures so clearly at that distance?
I was looking at him with binoculars. His eyes were slanted. I see it. Oh, his eyes were slanted. But not like a Chinese. I know this creature, this leader is telling me something.
He's telling you something. How? How is he getting it to you?
I can see it in his face.
Do you see his lips move? Yes?
No, his lips aren't moving.
Yes, go on. He's telling you.
And he's looking at me.
What did he tell you?
Stay there and keep looking. Just keep looking and stay there. And just keep looking. Just keep looking.
Could you hear him tell you?
Oh, I gotta pull these binoculars away from my eyes. Because if I don't, I'll just keep staying there.
Could you hear him tell you this?
Oh, no, he didn't say it.
You felt he said it.
I know.
You know he
Just
did.
there, yeah. Just stay there, he's saying to me.
All right.
I'll dig in my head. Just
All right.
pull the binoculars away. God, give me strength.
All right. All
Pull
right.
it down. God. Pull the binoculars down and run. God. If there's a God, give me strength. I gotta get away. Oh. Hey.
All right.
I gotta get away, baby.
All right. Calm down. Calm down.
I'm driving. I
Calm
gotta
down.
get away.
How could you be sure he was telling you this? Calm down. You're still asleep.
Oh,
How could you be sure he was telling you this?
guys. Guys. I've never seen his eyes before.
But you said they were friendly. You said they were friendly.
Oh, no. Not the leaders. I said only the one looking over his shoulder.
Oh, I see. The leader was the...
Friendly.
How did you know the other one was the leader?
Because everybody moved. Everyone was standing there looking at me. But everybody moved to these levers or in the back, or they went to this big the board. They looked like it looked like a board. And only this one with the black shiny jacket and the scarf stayed at the window, driving. I know what's in my mind, and I don't want to say it.
Well, you can say it to me. You can say it now.
They're men, all with black jackets. And I don't have any money. don't have anything. I don't know. Oh. The eyes are there. Always the eyes are there. And they're telling me I don't have to be afraid. Is there an accident down the road? What's the red? Bright red.
Bright red.
Yeah.
What is that?
Orange and red.
Where is that?
Right down the road.
Down the road.
I don't have to be afraid. But they won't talk to me.
Who won't talk to you?
The man.
In the vehicle?
No, they're standing in the road.
And where are you? You're in the car?
No. Just suspended. Just worried about. Oh, how funny. But I want to get back to the car. Where I feel.
You're still outside of the car?
No.
What was it you saw down the highway?
I saw a group of men, and they were standing in the highway.
These men started to come up to the car. They separated. They came up in two groups. And when they started to do that, I get real scared. And the car motor died. The car stalled. And when they started coming up, Barney tried to start the car. He tried to start it, and you know how a motor of a car would just turn over, and won't fire? And he tried to start the car.
He did what?
He tried to start the car, and it won't start. And the men are coming towards us. And I think, well, I can get away from this. If I get the car door open, I can run in the woods and hide. And I'm thinking it, and I just put my hand on the car door and open it. And the men come up, and they open it for me.
And they came, and they assisted me.
Who assisted you?
These men.
They assisted you out of the car?
Yeah,
That's what you said?
I am only thinking of mental pictures, because my eyes are closed, and I think I am going up a slight incline, and my feet are not bumping on the rocks. That's funny. I thought of my feet bumping on the rocks. And they are going up smoothly. But I'm afraid to open my eyes because I am being told strongly by myself to keep
What makes you think of an operation? You were thinking about this when you were there on the road?
I was thinking about this when I was lying on my stomach.
Where were you lying on your stomach?
I thought I was inside something, but I did not dare open my eyes.
He said, don't be afraid. You don't have any reason to be afraid. We're not going to harm you. But we just want to do some tests. When the tests are over with, we'll take you and Barney back and put you in your car. You'll be on your way back home in no time.
I had been told to keep my eyes closed.
Who told you that?
The man.
What man?
That I saw through the binoculars.
Was this one of the men in the road?
No,
Well, who were these men in the road? Or what part did they play in this?
they took me and carried me up this ramp.
Did you feel you were going to be operated on?
No,
Did you feel you were going to be attacked in any way?
no. I was laying on the table. Then it stopped. I thought, how funny if I keep real quiet and real still, I won't be harmed and it will be over.
Oh, I wish it was lighter so I could get a better picture of it. There was a ramp and a door. The object was on the ground.
The object was on the ground.
Yeah, I think it was the same one I was watching in the sky. And there were trees, and there was a path, and there was this clearing. And this object, the clearing I could see just about filled up the clearing. And they're taking me up to the object. Now, I don't want to go on it. I don't know what's going to happen if I go on it. I don't want to go. And I go up the ramp, and I go inside, and there's a corridor to the left, and there's a room, and they start to take me in the room. Some of the men come in the room with this man who speaks English and me. They stay for a minute. I don't know who they are. I guess maybe they're the crew. But they only stay for a minute. And the man who speaks English is there, and another man comes in. I think he's a doctor. and they came in the door. And so I don't have my dress or my shoes on. And there's a next over a waiting stool, and then there's sort of in the middle of the room is a table, something of a table. It's not up very high, but I'll say height to the desk. So I lie down on the table on my back, and he brings over this how can I describe it? They're like needles. There's a whole cluster of needles, and each needle has a wire running from it. So then they roll me over on my back. And the examiner has a long needle in his hand. And I see the needle. And it's bigger than any needle I've ever seen. And I asked him what he's going to do with it. And he said just a simple tripping. And I asked him what. And he said he just wants to put it in my navel. It's just a simple test. And I don't know, it will hurt. Don't do it. Don't do it. And even though it won't hurt. And he sticks a needle into my navel. And I'm crying and I tell him it's hurting take it out. And then the leader, he goes over and he puts his hand, runs his hand in front of my eyes. And he says, I'll be alright. I won't feel it. And all the pain goes away.
And I am walking and am being guided, and my eyes are closed, and I open my eyes, and there is the car, and the lights are off, and it is not running, and I sit back, and I see Betty is coming down the road, and she gets into the car, and I am grinning at her, and she is grinning back at me, and we both seem so elated, and we are really happy, and I'm thinking, it isn't too bad. How funny. I have no reason to fear. And we look, and I see a bright moon. And I laugh and say, well, there it goes.